I love great conversations. Hi, my name is Angel Jones. Thank you for joining me on 12-Minute Convos, where I help you create a brand of your own unique real self. Listen in as I have conversations with amazing people from all over the world. Good night, Tia McGraff. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
Oh, Angela, it's just beautiful up here. We're in Canada, and we're having beautiful warm weather for the fall, and the leaves are gorgeous outside, and just really happy to be on your show tonight. Thank you.
Hey, it's a good pleasure to connect with you. What part of Canada are you in?
We're down on Lake Erie, which is one of the Great Lakes down kind of southern Ontario, about an hour and a half from Toronto.
Yeah, definitely. I saw it. Lake Erie is amazing. It's a beautiful place to look at. Definitely. Ooh,
I think so, yeah.
yeah. Well, do tell us which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this specific time in history.
I believe it's probably our new album, Stubborn in My Blood, and my singing and songwriting. This album is just a real gift for us. And when I say us, I mean my husband Tommy and me. Um, we've recorded a number of albums together, but this one in particular has got such a message that kind of stemmed from a natural place that we didn't really plan on, but it just kind of it's bigger than us, if I can say that. And so I'm hoping that all of our friends and fans listening tonight through your beautiful show will have an opportunity to share in that with us.
Yeah, well, do tell us where can we get that music? So I was listening to a bit of your live performances. I was wondering. I said, I wonder if that guy is her husband because you guys. I mean, the melodies were tight.
Oh, he'll love to hear that. Tommy focuses on the melodies, and I focus on the lyrics when we're writing together. And he does, doesn't he? He just has a beautiful melodic sense, and they're haunting. Tommy will sit and write melodies all day long with his guitar, and you can buy our music. You can find our music on our website, which is tiamcgraff.com, and that's spelled TIAMCGRAFF. And there's lots of YouTube videos out there. Crazy Beautiful is one that's really a nice video to watch. And we're working on one right now to put out in November in remembrance of the anniversary of the Great War. And the song is called One Tin Soldier.
Yeah, some amazing stuff going on there, amazing audience. So who did you learn that skill to sing and songwrite from?
I learned to sing. My grandmother was a beautiful singer. She immigrated to Canada from Transylvania, and she had the most beautiful voice. And so she was the one who inspired me when I was just a little girl. And I had the opportunity and the blessing to have a number of great music teachers and in school and growing up. I moved to Nashville, and after I'd released a few albums up here in Canada, and I moved to Nashville to basically be a better songwriter. And that's where I met Tommy. And so we've worked really hard over the last few years to put out our CDs and to keep on being independent artists out there doing this all on our own. And our fans continue to inspire us. We have amazing fans all around the world, and they inspire us to keep writing and keep performing and recording. And so it's a good thing.
That's wonderful. Why will you continue to repeat this skill? I mean, I'm sure there were the ups and downs in your career. Why will you continue?
That's an awesome question. Angel, and the music industry has changed so much, hasn't it? And every day it gets a little bit harder to fund ourselves, to get out there and perform when there's so many border restrictions now. I mean, we make sure we have work permits wherever we go. But traveling is just more difficult. But, at the end of the day, it's about, we can't do anything else really. It's what Tommy and I do. It's our passion, and we feel it's our calling. And we just got back from the UK, and had some beautiful children that were inspired by our music, and their parents came up and told us how much that meant, that we would come into their village and perform our songs. And we felt like then, we're doing some good now with our music and really planting some good seeds.
That's wonderful. Well, do tell me one other thing that you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please.
I worked on my children's book. I wrote my first children's book, and it's called Jake the Road Dog. And it's about our rescue dog, Jake. He's part husky and part Australian shepherd. You might be able to hear him.
I was wondering what that was.
It's Jake in the background.
That's great.
He's walking around here. I think it's his biscuit time or something. And we rescued him when we were living in Nashville, and Jake's been on the road with us. And so the book is about the life of a musician through the road dog's eyes, finding the song in your heart, and, making friends and everything along the way. And also finding your home.
How does that make you feel?
It was exciting, Angel, to I've been writing songs forever, but to finally write my children's book and have the opportunity to go out and share it in libraries and schools. And I also put some music in with it because I wanted to tie storytelling with music together, And so it's been a cool journey, been very exciting.
That's wonderful. Why would you suggest to someone that's listening, someone that may be shelving their dream to, go out there and to inspire others? Why would you suggest to them to do what you've done by seeing it through, in spite of the challenges?
My advice would be that everyone, all of us have our own journey. Everyone has their own path. And don't compare yourself to anyone else. It's hard to do when a lot of what independent artists do is on the internet, through social media. That's our promotional tool. And it's hard not to look at what everyone else is doing and thinking that, oh my gosh, so-and-so's playing here, so-and-so's, I just got rejected from that festival and this, they're playing there. Just set your own path and follow your own journey. And every time something negative happens, expect that there's going to be something great right around the corner that's going to come your way. As long as you're remaining true to your art and your talent, the doors are going to open for you. And you just have to be stepping forward in that faith.
Amazing audience. You're hearing it live here again from Tia McGraff. Tia, let's switch gears for a moment. Let me now invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water.
Oh.
Tia, what is your earliest childhood memory?
Oh, wow. My earliest childhood memory. Wow. I remember my uncle when I was about 7 years old. And I was a very shy little girl. And my uncle, one Christmas, had bought himself a tape recorder. And I was singing a song, and he heard me singing it. It was at Christmas. And we were all together as a family. And he said, you need to sing, Tia. You have a beautiful voice, and I'm going to tape you. And that was the first time that anyone had ever taken the time to record my voice. And I remember feeling so inspired. He was my godfather, and just feeling so inspired by that moment, and that someone had actually sat down and had thought enough of my singing ability that they wanted to record it to listen back to. And that's part of that. That's probably what's kept me going all these years, was the memory of my Uncle George.
How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's amazing. Ooh, can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind with that memory? Yeah, I was listening to The Wing Walker, right? Which is a song by you, and it's a great video as well. It was pretty intriguing, just to see the effects of you reaching out for your goals and what it takes, but being willing to walk in faith, if you would. I love that. I love how your uncle did that, right? He saw something that no one else saw, and in faith, he did something that you're still doing today.
Amen. And really, that's how important family is. And I've been blessed to have an amazing, supportive family. And I know a lot of people may be struggling. They don't have a lot of family members around them for whatever reason. But if you can surround yourself with, and your family can be your friends, it can be, whomever is your people, whomever are the people that lift you up and that allow you to encourage them. That's what's so important, is who you surround yourself with. And that's I think the important thing. As artists, our fans become our family. Tommy and I've traveled so many places and for so many years that we've literally had fans of ours grow up in front of us. Now they've got children of their own, or we've had some that have passed away or have, been fighting illnesses or cancer or something. And so your family is so important, and make sure that you surround yourself with people that you would be proud to call your family.
If we fast forward to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song?
When I was 12, oh my goodness. That's when I first started singing in my competitions. And I remember I sang Four Strong Winds That Blow Lonely. I think that was my song in the competition that year. And so it had to be one of my favorites because I took the time to learn it.
Wonderful. All right, my friend. Well, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there is a small declaration form. So it's yes or no. Are you ready? Have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Oh, that's beautiful. Yes. It's not someone in particular, but we have recently discovered the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library Foundation, and Dolly donates books around the world to help promote reading. And so through my Jake the Road Dog book and my music, I've found a passion in helping raise awareness and raising funds to donate books in Dolly Parton Imagination Library in our local chapter here. And we've done some concerts, benefit concerts, through my book sales. And just to see these children, there are a lot of parents out there who are too busy to sit and read to their children at night or to teach them songs. So I'm just hoping and praying that through our works, we can help children get books into their hands and music into their hands. And hopefully that will go forward.
Now, you are married, yes, to Tommy.
Yes.
Do you have children?
I don't have my own children, but I'm blessed to be a stepmom. And Tommy came complete with children, grown children of his own. So I was able to step in the role, and it's just beautiful. We're looking forward to going out to California to see my son and his wife and our beautiful little granddaughter. They're stationed in the Navy out there, and so we're going to be seeing them in December. And it's a really beautiful role. I never had the opportunity to have children of my own, so this is pretty special for me.
Do you believe in God?
I do believe in God. I'm very strong faith. I'm a Christian. However, I do respect other people's faith and their right for their own faith. And I try to do that without a judgmental heart. I believe we're all children of God. And that's important to remember that and not judge,
Tia, if you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents who you are, what would you say that is?
I would say my diversity. I am Canadian born. of Transylvanian and Scottish background. I'm a woman and who's in the music industry, and I've been a pioneer in the music industry. I was an independent artist when it wasn't cool to be an independent artist, and I'm proud of that I've been able to take all of my talents, all of my blessings, and put them into my calling and stay true to that. And despite, the world or things around me, it's not always easy either being a Christian woman and a Christian artist and trying to uphold, and walk in integrity, especially in, the arts industry. Sometimes I've had to stand up and make choices that were hard to make. But in the end, I knew that they were what I had to do for myself and to hold have integrity and not sell myself out.
Tia, my friend, I appreciate you so much. Thanks for sharing. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
I just want to wish everyone a beautiful evening. And if you want to find me, I'm on Facebook at Tia McGraff, or our website, which is tiamcgraff.com. And I mentioned earlier about family. Our fans and our friends are our family. And so we just love having all of you follow on our tour schedules and everything and share pictures and stories. So please find me on Facebook or social media. And thank you. Thank you, Angel, for having this beautiful show and for supporting live independent music. I appreciate this so much.
You're welcome. It's been my pleasure. Love it, love it, love it. Tia, thank you for being on what is inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
God bless. Have a beautiful evening.
You are welcome. Thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.